What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Yeah, Claressa Shields trying to lock it down. She know and understand what she up against. She is madly in love with Papoose. She believed that he's somehow in love with her. I really don't believe so because men don't really move like that. Like women are very emotional. And see, here's the thing about women and men, right? Women can break up with somebody, mess with somebody else, and fall in love again. They could keep doing that stuff. Men can't really do that like that. Like when a man give his heart to somebody, he might have it in him to do it again, maybe twice, maybe twice. You see, you have that young love when you was young, when you first experiencing love as a teenager, all that. But then you have this adult love that you do as a man. And when you get to that level, it's kind of hard to redo that again after things don't go right. Now you could be with a woman, care about her, but it won't be to the same level as it was when you first did it, you know. And it's like, see, women can keep doing that because they're emotional. Guys can't do that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I don't doubt that Claressa Shields is in love with Papoose, especially if he having sex with her. So I don't doubt that. You know what I'm saying? Because they emotional. However, I don't believe he's in love with her, seeing that he been with Remy for like over 20 something years. And as a result of being with her that long, he tied into that woman. Like we know of all the evidence that's out here. So he crazy about her still, even though he trying to distance himself. He had enough of her mess and her cheating um and the embarrassment that she brought upon the family. So he believes he's strong enough to want to move on. But that don't mean that his heart is not still with her when he's been with her for the past 20 years. So even though I know that Claressa Shields is in love with him, I don't believe he's in love with her because he's just now separating from Remy after being with her for over 20 something years. It ain't even really been a good 6 months. So I doubt if he head over heels or madly in love with her. He doing what a lot of people do when they going through heartbreak. You try not to be alone. You start dating again so it can help you with the process. Because when you in a relationship and you're going through heartbreak, the thing about that is it's most effective when you isolate it into yourself. When you're going through heartbreak, when you by yourself, you think about them all the time, all these thoughts running through your head like 40 going north, you know what I'm saying? But when you stay busy, when you stay active, it tends to make the process better for you because you're active rather than being alone. So, um, and Claressa Shields, for the most part, when you listen to her talk, she she she's a pretty smart woman. I don't really want to say that about her to some degree because look, I know she's smart, but what she's doing is something foolish. Because regardless to what, you still in a relationship with a married man. You have no assurance, none at all. You have no assurance at all, literally none. His word don't even mean nothing when he's still married to her. Because until they have a legal divorce, Remy Ma have rights over his life, just like Papoose have rights over her life. If anything happened to Papoose, even though you saying that's your man and he committed to you and being your man and you his woman, Remy have the power over his life until y'all they are divorced. If anything was to happen to Pap, God forbid, and a decision had to be made and he not able to do it, Remy come in over his mama, over his father, over his kids, because she's the wife. The wife have the authority. over the husband, and the husband have the authority over his wife. Just like for Easy, if anything was to happen to Remy, even though you saying, Remy, do you love me? Yes. If anything happened to her, Papoose could come in and say, hey, remove her, put her in this place, or he could deny her medical treatment. Yeah. He could say, hey, pull the switch on her. Unplug the machine. I don't want her suffering like this. He could do that. He becomes her power of attorney. There ain't nothing y'all can do. But I believe she's smart to the point of something else other than just lust. Because this is what this is. It's lust. Because we can't call it love because it's not right by God. So it's not love. It's lust. So with that being said, she want to lock down and ensure her position. So I'm going to let you hear the clip of what she's saying she wants to do now that she's with Pap.
I want to have 2 more fights this year. Then after that, take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something, and then come back and fight some more.
Any more MMA or just street boxing?
I don't know about MMA. I mean, I did everything out there. Take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something, and then maybe have a kid or something, and then maybe have a kid or something, and then come back. Maybe have a kid or something, and then come back and fight. Maybe have a kid or something, and then come back and fight some more.
See that? She said she only want to do 2 more fights, then take some time off because she want to have a kid. She want to get pregnant by Papoose. Remember, Papoose had been telling Remy that he wanted another baby. He wanted a boy because he only got girls. So he wanted a boy. He wanted to have more kids. Remy didn't want to have no more kids. She don't want to mess up her plastic surgery to actually go do this stuff again. She don't want another baby, maybe potentially hindering her body that she tried to keep together through all that plastic surgery. So she don't want another baby. Claressa Shields all for it. And she young. And that's another thing. Remy Ma 45 years old. She don't want to dangerously do the surgeries. She don't want to risk her health and having a baby at that age. But here's Claressa Shields still in her 20s, ready to have babies. And she all for it. And she happily for it. And she wanted by Papoose. She want to assure her relationship with him by getting pregnant. So she just let it be known. That's what she want to do. I'm want to get pregnant. So we already see what's going on here. She bragging about it. She flaunting it. You know she said that so that the blogger could pick it up, so that Remy could know her motives and intentions. Like, yeah, I'm finna give him this baby. More than one, too. So that also tells you what else I'm doing. Yeah, I get it, and he giving it to me good, too. I'm going to make him have this baby. That means they got to keep trying. Because you ain't going to really know she pregnant unless you keep trying. So she already letting Remy know, yeah, we do this a lot. I'm finna have his baby, too. So get ready. I'm not leaving the family. Hey, girl. She making it clear. She letting it be known what her intentions is, and she don't care. And she daring Remy to say something, move something. I'm with all the smoke. She love fighting. The only thing about it, Claressa Shields, ain't too many people really fighting. That's too honorable. You don't really have that. Remy knows she can't beat you. So she'll try to beat you another way. Okay? And I'm trying to tell you, her way of beating you is taking away from you what she know you desire and love. And this is why I told you playing a dangerous game. You better be careful. Because look, it depends on how Remy is. I'm telling you what I know. It depends on how Remy is. What I mean by that. It depends on if she gonna play the game or not. 9 times out of 10, you see how vindictive she is. You see she loved this type of stuff. If she decides to play the game, you lose. You lose. What I mean by that? Again, Papoose just been with her for over 20 years. You ain't even been here for a good 6 months. Who you think he more attached to? In regard to what? I don't go by what a lot of these stupid, ignorant people say in the comments who don't have a damn idea and don't know how these things go. Who do you think he more attached to? That's why I said he still smell like her. He been with her for 20 years. Her DNA is in him. His DNA is in her. He smell like her sexually. Like literally sexually. He smells like her. Like he can smell himself on her. I mean, he can smell her on him. And she can smell him on her. They've been together too long. So he's reminded of that. Let's just keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. He's settling for you right now because you're not the one he really want to be with. You're not the one he wanted to be with. He wanted to be with his wife. He wanted to be home with his family. He's a family man. He wanted to be home with his family. He's settling for you because he can't have what he really wants. His wife and his family. So he's settling. You're helping him cope with what she did to him that he's so hurt by, that made him get on his clothes and go risk his life to go fight that man, not knowing who was with him. That's how much he was in love with that woman. That's how much he's still in love with that woman. If Remy decides to play the game, you lose. You lose. Because all she have to do is admit that she won't do it no more and that she need to go get help and ask him to go with her. If she said to him, I need help. I don't want to live like this no more. I know I did you wrong and you are a good man. You are a good father. We do have a beautiful family. And I know I messed up. I know I brought embarrassment to us and I know it was shameful and I messed up. But I need help. Could you please help me, Papoose? You think he gonna say no? Absolutely not. He gonna say, yeah, I'll help you. And he gonna be happy to take that walk with her because he did it before when she was in prison. If he stood by herself in prison for what she did, why wouldn't he stand by her for what she's admitting that she need help with for the sake of their family? So why are you provoking her? And why are you letting her know your plans? I'm trying to tell you, that's not wise. Don't poke the bear. Do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Do not cast your pearl to swine, lest they trample over them. Things that are valuable to you, keep to yourself. The internet don't love you. The internet want to be entertained by your shame, entertained by your sorrows. You see how like y'all make news and being covered all the time? You got to be careful what you put out here. And you got to understand what you up against. So, yeah, I get it. You want to have a baby. And that's good. Bringing life into the world. And children are a gift from God. But you want to do things the right way. You want to do things the right way. And you want to have respect for yourself as a woman, that you don't want to be a baby mama or a girlfriend. Because that just means that a person is temporarily there. You have no assurance. You have no safety net and protection over you. But when a person wants to make you their wife, that right there is the highest honor you can give a woman. That's actually a man admitting commitment that they really want to be there with you and that you the one they want to grow with. So be wise in those things. And I understand you want to lock it down. And I understand that you feel some type of way, but you at a disadvantage and you getting overly confident in yourself, believing you have the advantage over that woman. You don't at all. You don't at all. Remy the one just being stubborn. Remy the one just playing the field. But the moment she make it up in her mind she want to get right, if that's what she want to do, he's not going to deny her at all. He is not going to deny her at all. So you better be careful.
What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me